Hello, welcome back. I am Izzy Noodles, and this is Soul Reaver 2. The story so far, we have obtained the Dark and Light Reavers, plus learned of the character Janos Audron, who Raziel wants to speak to, but he had died centuries previously. So in trying to go back in time to see him, Mobius sent Raziel forward in time. What a poopy thing to do. So in this video, we will be obtaining a new Reaver to help us get into the time streaming device within the swamp. So that is in that general direction, and we are going to go in this general direction. So the passage of time has opened up a new location we can visit, a new path has become open. So that is straight ahead. There is this ladder right here. Ooh. So sometimes it's a lot easier to jump high up onto a ladder, then the enemies can't get you while you're slowly climbing. And we're entering a cave system now. These caves don't have a name until we get to the village at the end. But you're just following the path system of caves. Ooh, forgot about these guys. So, lightning guys are annoying. Okay, they got me. Whoa. Okie dokie. Camera issues, but it's fine. Oh, can I kill him? I just want the health. Nice. So if you are struggling with enemies and you just want some health, it actually might be easier to shift it to Spectral to put your health up. Also, these cannoneers have low health, so always try and go for those. Okay, so here we have a gate blocking our path. The lever is up above. Come on, guys. Okay, so you're better off killing the guys because you need to hold down the handle. If they hit you, Raziel will automatically let go and you'll be here forever trying to open the gate. So once it's all the way up, you hear a click and you can let go.
Here I discovered the quaint hamlet of Uschtenheim, now long abandoned and collapsing into ruin. Legend claimed that Janos Audron terrorized its villagers until the Sarafan hunters ferreted him out and destroyed him. If there was any truth to the old tales, the lair of the infamous vampire would not be far away.
Okie dokie, so this is the town of Uschtenheim. There is a save altar inside this building if you need it. You can have a look around, it's very small and there is absolutely nothing to do, so I'm just going to pass straight through. So the gate is open on this side. If it wasn't, I will take the time to kill the enemies, but we don't need to. And there's some more, yes there are. Oh, easy peasy. I don't even need the health either. I do now. Well, I wanted it. Mistakes were made. It's fine. Okay, so we're heading to the left. I'm getting my buttons mixed up. So you can have a look around. You can hop up straight ahead and climb up there and into that little ruined section. So that's actually nothing. It's all just decoration. You can go up there if you like. There might be a font up there. I can't remember. But fun fact, there's a guy patrolling up in there, and sometimes, not always, sometimes he falls off as he's patrolling. I do not know how. Oh, yes, he's done it. He fell off, and he's died. Waste not, want not. It was your own silly fault. Give me the health. What is happening? Wow, that got weird. Okay. So, as I was saying, there's a nice, pretty, decorative ruin there, but you don't need to go up there. There's nothing there. So, you just ignore everyone. Don't you dare. May as well just get rid of him. Okay. So just run straight by because we can. Wow, that was so mean. Okay.
This edifice was clearly not crafted by human architects. As the figure beneath the balcony silently attested, these were the Ares of winged beings. Undoubtedly, I stood before the mountain refuge of the legendary Janos Audron, but the entire sanctuary lay in ruin, collapsed under the force of some ancient cataclysm. As I suspected, the time streamer's deception ensured that I was centuries too late to unearth anything of consequence here. With nothing behind me but the wasteland I had traversed, I resolved to press on and explore these canyons further.
Oh no. Every time you turn up, something monumental and terrible happens. I don't think I have the stomach for it.
No drama this time, Brazier.
You are persistent, crossing time like this to follow me. Still waiting for that coin of yours to land on its edge.
I'm biding my time. I see that Mobius has played a little trick on you.
Yes. He clearly doesn't want me to meet this Janos Audron.
Perhaps. Or maybe he merely hoped that it would harden your heart against me, to see this wasteland which I single-handedly orphaned.
My heart doesn't need hardening, Kain. If I even suspected that destroying you would make any difference, I would do it this instant.
I knew you'd see through them, Raziel. Janos is indeed the key to your destiny, but you'll need to find your own way back into Nosgoth's path. Make no mistake though, Raziel. You and I are now in great danger. We are irritants here. Malevolent forces are being marshaled to eliminate us.
You talk as though we're allies.
Regardless of your sentiments, Raziel, in their eyes, we are.
Well, they're certainly trying to eliminate you, Kain. There can be no doubt of that. I am assaulted relentlessly with demands for your demise. Whatever it is that you're plotting, you're scared to death of it. As for me, I suspect they made a grave error when they allowed my unique resurrection. I don't think they know how to destroy me.
You mustn't underestimate them, Raziel.
And who exactly is this diabolical they to which we keep referring? If there's some grand conspiracy going on, the right hand doesn't appear to know what the left is doing. Even Mobius seems to be caught out at every turn.
Mobius is a puppet, Raziel. Haven't you realized that yet? That's the sweetest irony in all of this. Nosgoth's great manipulator is their plaything. But the ones pulling the strings haven't shown their faces yet.
They don't like us unwriting their carefully choreographed history, though, do they?
You must understand, Raziel, we haven't unwritten history, we've merely rewritten it. The future flows around our petty actions, finding the path of least resistance, while admitting only the slightest alterations. This is the reshuffling you felt when you refused to kill me. And remember, Raziel, we are irritants in this regard as well. History will not allow the introduction of a paradox.
And if events cannot be reshuffled to accommodate the change?
It is the irritant who's expelled. Bear in mind that this may be exactly the outcome our enemies are trying to provoke. We must tread very carefully.
Okay, so don't ask me how Kain was able to time travel, because I do not know. Maybe I wasn't keeping up, I'm sorry. But anyway, we have found Janos Audron's retreat, but obviously Janos is not home, and it's in a state of disrepair. So in this water area, there's not a lot to do. On the right hand side, there's a dark font there, if you happen to need it, that's all there is. And we're heading over to the left hand side. So just around the corner, you can hop up. I'm gonna, can I, no. I'm wondering if it's worth trying to kill him. I can't even stand on the edge. Seriously, that was just mean. Really? Sod you. I don't care. I'm actually trying to push him off the edge, like kick. Did that work? Ooh, it might have worked. Okay. I don't think I can try it again and be successful with this guy. I really actually want to have full health. Well, he just flew away. This is probably a waste of time. I'm probably better off going into the spectral realm to get my health back. So you've got some guys here, but there's no point fighting them because we're gonna have some demons spawn. So just run straight past them and let them fight each other. So as we climb up here, do not go very far because we will also have some demons, as well as these guys that are annoying. So it's just annoying that everyone there throws stuff at you. So I am definitely gonna die. Okay, this is fine. So now I'm going to come near here, see if I can get some health back from the guys down below before I get hit by this other red-horned demon. Please. Oh, yep. I seem to be in a very, very lucky spot. Can I have more health, please? Whatever. I'll come back to that. So when these red horned demons are throwing a flame out like that, you want to keep moving around because they've got quite a wide reach. So that's one annoying spot that we've conquered, so that's good. So let's keep moving. So just up the top here, there's a ladder, and there is another annoying spot. So I'm gonna try to lure these guys one by one, because I would like their health, but I don't want to be bombarded. So that's a strat for this game. If you can't be bothered to keep shifting, just try and lure the enemies one by one. Kicking them off the edge, that's also good. They can't handle that. I fell down. Oh. No, 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 no. Just keep trying to kick off the edge. Come on. Do you not want flying lessons? Oh, there we go. You dead? Is he really not dead? Well, Raziel is looking downward. That implies he's not dead. Why are you not dead? Okay, and I'm still not going to go too close to that building, because if you're too close to the building, something I probably should have mentioned when I came up here, you will spawn 2 electric demons and a red horned demon. So that's another reason to have your health back up as well. Okay, so now, let's do this. So there is a beacon up the stairs, so you might want to just go ahead, ouch, and activate that. There's also the Sentry Eye. Don't go too close to that. Okay, that was unsuccessful. Where's the other guy? Okay, okay, this is okay. Okay, this is fine. So now, once you've dealt with them, you want to make sure you've got the Dark Reaver. If not, there is a Dark Font just over there. And then shoot the Sentry Eye. And I've actually been pretty close to this one, certainly by accident. And nothing's happened to me, so that's kind of odd. So it might be a bit more lenient. But just go ahead and use the Reaver on the door.
The scenes I discovered here were unambiguous. This race of winged beings, the architects of the pillars and the creators of the Reaver, were Nosgoth's first vampires. Their bloodthirst appeared to be a curse inflicted upon them by their vanquished enemies. These images confirmed the truths that Kain had divulged to me, but I had been too incredulous to accept. I struggled in vain to see how the pieces fit together. How Kain intended to escape the dilemma of his destiny, and what role he had plotted for me, and why Mobius and the dark powers with which he seemed to be allied were so desperate to see Kain dead, and so intent on me being the instrument of his execution.
Okay, so we have entered the Air Forge. This is where we're going to get our new Reaver. So just climb up either one of the staircases. There's one on each side. And if we come around to this side, there is this weird looking thing right here, and there's something of a similar shape over there. So if you've got a keen eye, you might be able to spot that there is the Light Reaver symbol in the middle of that icon. The funny, whatever it is, the picture. So if we come back just a little bit, we can also see there is a Light Reaver symbol here on the floor as well. And this line is supposed to indicate a beam of light. So if you don't get that far, just bear in mind, Light Reaver symbol. It's got to mean something. So let's go and find a light font. So there's actually two. There's one there. And there's one right here, in case you're lost. In case you can't find one. Okay, so the aim is you just want to shoot a light projectile with the Light Reaver at this. Okay, so that doorway has now changed, so we can easily glide across. And now all we need to do is shift to phase on through. And you are better off trying to kill all of these enemies, because whenever you're trying to get your health back up after killing just one, they all do come and harass you. So let's leave that one. I was able to leave that one. Okay, and even inside here we'll have some more electric demons. Okay, that was a lot easier than usual. Okay, so straight ahead, you might recognize this from the forges. So we want a shield thing. So up these guys come as you approach it, and you want this guy's shield. So just focus on this one guy. Okie dokie, and then just go ahead and place it. Okay, so we do have these things just up on this level, this higher level section, but we don't need to do anything with that just yet, so I'll ignore that for now. We'll come back to that later. And you just want to hop on down. So if you don't want to be down there, there's no reason to not be down there, because that's what we have to do in the game. There's the shift icons on the wall, so that might imply that if you shift, you can then use ledges to get out. But you just don't need to, so just hop on down. And I've just summoned a font thing, a font shade. Go away. Okay, so in this air forge, we have 3 challenges to do. So we've got 3 ladders. So one has the Dark Reaver, one has the Light Reaver, that's over here, and one just has a plain old Reaver. Can you not, please? We've also got 3 corridors. So one's got red by it, one is indicated with blue, and another one is indicated with green. So I'll just go down one. Each one is the same. I'll just show you what is down there. Okay, so that's kind of weird. We've got a sacrificial altar. So it's the same down each one. So it doesn't matter what order you do these 3 puzzles in, it makes no difference whatsoever. So I'm going to first choose this plain Reaver because I don't currently have a Reaver set. I don't have one active. And that just indicates what door is at the top right here. Okay, and in we come. The door's going to close behind us. This is very important stuff. Okay, and we've got another guy with a shield that we want. Can you please? This is taking a little too long. And finally. Okay, so just grab the shield and place it. Okay, so now just head on in and see what we got. Okay, so it indicated that opening up there. So each puzzle has an end result and it's always the high opening. So for this puzzle, there is actually nothing to do here right now, but we've got the shift icon. So if you go left or right while you're in the material realm, you get more of those soldier enemy characters. So we don't need to fight them, so let's just go ahead and shift. Let's take the hint to shift. And the sections have moved. We can now climb up onto here. There's left and right we can climb up to, but I'm specifically coming up to the right hand side. Oh, I do not have enough health. Nice. Okay, so on this right hand side there's a dark font, and on the left hand side there's a light font. There's also air coming from that side, so we can actually swap. So you come up to this mouth face thing and press action, and that swaps the airflow. That just helps you get along to the other side. So we firstly need the Dark Reaver. So I'm just going to grab this, and I'm going to show you just what's up here. So this is all part of the puzzle. There is a wall that we need the Light Reaver for, so you can't just go ahead and use the Light Reaver and open this up straight away, because the moment you walk away from the wall, it closes up again. So that is something to bear in mind. So first thing we need, Dark Reaver. So we've got that, so now we can head over to the opposite side. Just use the gust of air to help you get across. Well, that was not successful. So we'll start the puzzle again, it's fine. Okay, so Dark Reaver, and then travel to the other side, so make sure you've got the air coming from this side. There we go, that was better. And before we go and use the Light Reaver, stuff we need to do, I'll go ahead and do that now. We have a Sentry's Eye just here, so be sure to just give that a blast in the eye. Come around, and this wall is the wall that has the Light Reaver icon on the other side. So now let's come through to here. So once I use the Dark Reaver, we'll have a bridge leading straight to the other side. So that's our end goal, except you might figure out once you're inside, we will need the Light Reaver. So I'll go ahead and use the Dark Reaver now. Just be aware that these shadow bridges are timed 99% of the time. They are timed, so just form that and then hop on down so that we can grab the Light Reaver. So that's what the wall is for. So we can't go back past the Sentry's Eye because we will not have the Dark Reaver. We're swapping it now. So we need to go to the other side. So change the airflow. I keep pressing the wrong button. Okie dokie, so across we go. And then use the Light Reaver on the wall. Okay, and just come along the shadow bridge. So an enemy did pop up, but you know, we can just very, very easily ignore that. So it is pretty dark in here. One thing you can do with the Light Reaver, once you're aiming, you can actually look around. So if you look around, you might spot a pink crystal. So just go ahead and shoot it. Okay, and we've got a blue heart, which is very, very strange. So just grab this. Okay, and that is puzzle 1 complete. We just need to go and put this into the sacrificial altar. So that will be the blue one. So yes, we're making quite a mess, but just pretend we're not. Just ignore it. Okay, hop on down. And you specifically want the blue altar. I think if you go to the wrong colour, like nothing will happen. I think. Don't quote me though. Okay, so just come up the stairs and come over to the body and press action. Okay, so that was kind of weird, but we now have a jet of air coming up this passage. So there is one move that we use quite a bit in Soul Reaver 1, which we have not yet needed to use, and that's once you're gliding, press X and hold it again. You can hold R1 specifically for PlayStation, and Raziel would just glide straight up. So this is as far as we'll go at the moment. We've not got a lot of air. But that's kind of what we're doing. We're getting an airflow going here. So now I have the Light Reaver equipped, so I'll go ahead and just use the light ladder, just because. So this is the only reason for these icons. It's only for these doors at the top. Okay, and again we want the guy's shield. Okay, much faster than the first guy. Okie dokie, so first thing is just climb straight on up. Okay, so I am going to be shot at a lot while I'm trying to explain this. So let me just bring up the menu so I can pause for a moment. Actually, first let me demonstrate. If you try to get to the other side, you get blown back by the air. So, if you look between the arch that's on the opposite side, there's the shift icon. So if you take that hint and go ahead and shift, this way you can make it to the other side. The air does not exist. But now there's actually no souls. So I'm gonna have to stand here for quite a while. And the funny thing is, there's actually a penny on the ground, and Raziel's not sure if he should stoop low enough to pick up a mere penny. He's looking. He's looking. Shelley, Shanti. The temptation. Okay, so he decided not to. Okay. So, ow, that was rude. So let's just get rid of these enemies. Okay. I'm stuck in the corner. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab the Dark Reaver. And I'm going to glide back across to the other side. Get rid of you. Okay, and I'm going to use the Dark Reaver to form a shadow bridge. And that's how we can get across without shifting. So I'm pretty certain this is timed, but you do get a lot of time for these. So now just swap to the Light Reaver once you've used the Dark Reaver to make a shadow bridge. Because this particular puzzle, you're kind of going to kick yourself if you were struggling the first time round. I mean, I certainly was. So that's all there is to it. So now I just use the air gust to come inside this final destination. So that is it. So it's easy to get stuck there for the first time playing. Okay, and we've got another heart. This one is the green one. So, same as before, just take it to the sacrificial altar. Also, fun fact, for some reason, once you've completed the puzzle, the shadow bridge will return, even if it's, you know, timed out. Even if the time's up and it's gone away, it comes back once you've completed the puzzle. Okay, so same again, just down the green passage. Okie dokie, so another jet of air is now flowing through this passage. And we have one more puzzle to do. So for this one we are going to need the Dark Reaver now. And this one's a little funny, just if you're not getting the spirit, the shade, just move away and come back. There we go. So I do have problems with this one specifically, like it doesn't appear straight away. Okay, and again, we want the guy's shield. Okie dokie, so just go ahead and place it. So here you want to just run straight on through to the other side. Once Raziel's had a look around, you got the little flyby. Same with every room. But now just run straight on through. And we've activated a Sentry Eye. So that's just killed the two enemies that's come running in behind me. And now one way to deal with these guys is to kick them into the sight of the eye, which is how I deal with all the enemies. Nice, okie dokie, so let's have a look around. What do we have? Well, we can use the Dark Reaver here to open up this section, but it's actually too high. We need to be standing on something to reach that. So if we have a look through the gap, we can see that's where we're going to get our Light Reaver for the end, you know, the shooting of the pink crystal once we're finished. So if you need the Dark Reaver, there's a dark font up there, but on the opposite side is where you want to go once you have the Dark Reaver. And we can see we can make a shadow bridge. Where does it lead? It leads to a very suspicious block. So go ahead and use this. You probably guessed what we're going to do with this block. So this timer is actually very, very short, so don't linger in getting the block. You have enough time just to pull it maybe twice before getting smushed. Okie dokie, so once it's in place, just hop on and use the Reaver. Okay, okie dokie. So before you swap to the Light Reaver, just be sure to blind the Sentry's Eye, because we want to go back through that section. Okay. So now we can climb up just on this archway section. And this is how we can glide on through. Ooh, mistakes were made. It's okay though. So let me just swap back to the Dark Reaver so I can blind the Sentry's Eye. Okay, let's try again. Let's not fall off this time. Let's try and climb up in the first place, though. Okay. Glide better. There we go. Okay, so last one. Okay, so again, just to pick this up. And we're going to place it in the altar. So Raziel is making quite a mess. Just don't tell the cleaning lady who it was. She's not going to be happy. Okay, and the third jet of air has become active. So now we can use this air to rise on up. Remember there was that column right in the middle. We can stand in the middle of that. So this is how we reach that. Up we come. Oh, not far enough. Okie dokie. So the air forge is not yet active, but we still have these we can interact with. We've got interact with rather. I didn't pronounce my words very well. So we've got the Light Reaver symbol there and the Dark Reaver symbol there. So you might think it's opposites. You need to use the light on the dark and the dark on the light, but actually no. So I've got the Light Reaver active, so you need to shoot the light at the light. Okay, and hop back down to swap Reavers. Okay, and glide back up again. And just aim the dark at the dark. Okay, so now the forge is active, so once you're ready, just come on over with your Reaver out and just press action.
As the Reaver drained the forge of its vital energy, the tempest receded. I recovered myself and paused to admire my newly forged weapon, now imbued with the elemental power of air. Thus armed, I hoped that I now finally possessed the means to escape this wasted land.
Okie dokie, so as usual, our health has gone up. And now we can see what these are for. These are for the Air Reaver. So just go ahead and press action. And this gives a jet of air. Okay, so the door has changed. So this is to help identify how we can use the Air Reaver. So let's come on over. So any surface that is cracked like this, you can shoot with the Air Reaver.
This elemental Reaver, I discovered, had the power to obliterate barriers that were cracked or compromised. At last, I had the means to open that ruined time-streaming chamber I discovered so long ago in the swamp. Now, perhaps, I could leave this wasteland and return to an era when Janos Audron still lived.
Okay, and then you can just hop on down and we can leave. So I won't be time traveling today in this video. I will leave that for next time. So I'll just ignore all the enemies and rush all the way back to the swamp. That's gonna be my save point where I started from today. And next time we will have the excitement of using the time streaming device. Okay, so, oh, I fell. It's been a very clumsy day. Raziel's been falling off everything. So anyway, this column specifically is the one you need to get out of here. So just hop on up and come up a little bit. And then you can just glide to this bigger one. And then just glide back on over this way. So I will just go ahead and ignore all the enemies as usual. I don't think you expect me to fight them. Ow. Ow, rude, 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 rude. No, no. Okay, I thought he was going to push me off. Okay, so here, their gate is closed, so we need to open it. That was pointless. Okay, so just hold the gate open. And we can hop on down. I might take a weapon with me. I can't remember if I need to kill the other enemies in the town, Uschtenheim. I'll probably try and go ahead and do it anyway. Because I think there will be some demons spawn as well. And there's a dog coming. Hey, dog. Magic. Okie dokie. So I'll see if I can leave. Might not be able to. Don't forget there is a save altar here if you need it. I do need to kill everyone. The gate is closed. Okay, I don't know if there's any more enemies. I forget. So the only reason to kill the enemies is because you need to hold down the handle, and if they hit you, Raziel lets go, so that's pretty annoying. Okay, so once you hear the click, you can let go of the handle. Oops. Okay, we're nearly there. Nearly back at the swamp. So from here, follow the path to the right. Don't hop down, otherwise you end up not being able to get back out again. You have to keep going around and round because you're getting lost. I've done that in the past. Okay, and here we are at the swamp. So this is where I will be ending the video. So let me just run back to the save altar. So next time there will be a lot of story happening. There will be no new Reavers next time. So we will be using our new Air Reaver to get into the time streaming chamber. Can you please get off my save altar? This is mine. You have no need for this. Hello, excuse me. Oh, mid-air.